Hello, good morning, everybody. This is another episode number 5, season 1, episode number 5, about the pros and cons of restaurants, the bad, the good, and the ugly. And I'm still thinking, I'm trying to make up another name of the worst restaurants. I'm trying to figure out which one is it. I just want to give a name. You got the bad, the ugly, and the good, the bad, the good, and the ugly. And then you got others. You gotta. I could make up so many names. Like what the heck? I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. Anyway, like I was saying, yesterday I told you that I want to show you the pros, the best restaurants where they cook mighty delicious. The food is different. The food is sometimes I'm just trying to remember the name of the restaurant. It's in Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, Jackson. When I was coming back from New Jersey back in 2025, I think it was. That was before I started working at AutoZone because I'm retired person, and sometimes this retirement sometimes expose you so bad, that I don't got no complaints in certain areas. But I decided, since I hate staying in the house, I hate sticking around and doing nothing for my life, so I decided to work for AutoZone, just to give it a try. It's okay. It's a very dirty job. Your hands get dirty and black with freaking touching batteries and touching cars and throwing away oil for peoples and stuff like that. And it's a good job in the overall. It's a good job. Don't get me wrong. You meet good people. I met good people there. And they get along with me. I get along with them. And we joke around. We laugh. We say things, And, but it's a dirty job. I'm not going to lie to you. You got to get ready to dirty your hands. Put it that way. I'm not saying that it's a dirty job per se. I'm saying that you're going to have to get ready. If you're going to work for AutoZone or Rallies or whatever the heck it is, you better get ready to dirty your hands, to dirty your clothes, and might as well wear a apron or something, because your shirt and your pants there are not going to last. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I had a nice pair of pants, and it got soiled with acid, battery acid, and I had holes all over the freaking place. It catch up to you. You will see what I'm talking about. And then I got another pair of black pants, and it got holes everywhere, all because of the acid or the batteries. Thank God it never hit my face. I'm gonna buy me some glasses next time, the big ones like that, like Batman. Anyway, like I was saying, so when I was coming back from New Jersey back to Texas back in 25, before September at that time, so I went there to spend time with my oh yeah, it was a June. It was a June or July, going to July. I went to celebrate my son's birthday, my granddaughter's birthday, and I went to hang around with my daughter and my kids, her children. Anyway, when I was coming back, I passed through Jackson, Tennessee, right before you hit Arkansas. Then you go into Little Rock, then you come out through 30, and then you take 30 and you wind up somewhere in Texas. So what happened, I stopped by this place, and I noticed there was some black folks sitting outside the store, the restaurant, hanging out. Older people in the 60s, 70s. And that brought me memories. I said, wow, look at the people hanging out. So it's like a replica. I don't know what it is, but it's a real restaurant now. And then in the back of the restaurant, back there somewhere, they got some buildings that go back to the 1800s during the times of the Martin. I'm sorry, forgive me. MLK, Martin Luther King. Okay, thank you. In that particular era, back then, way before that. So I went inside the restaurant, and it's a gift shop. Also, it's a gift shop, and I forgot the name of the place. God forgive me, people. I'm sorry, but I know it's right off the 40. I think it's a 40, the exit 40, going west. You get off, and it's a place called Jackson, Tennessee. There's a place that is a buffet. My friend, if you want to taste real Southern food, this is one of the places. I went there and I saw this big buffet, big tables, people everywhere. Black people, white people hanging out together, rejoicing, having fun. And I said, wow, what a beautiful scene to see black and white folks having dinner together and hanging out. I said, wow, man. And it was so amazing that there was a black young girl there with her mother, and they just started talking to me. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? And we had a nice conversation. And then I was sitting down, and there was a lady sitting opposite from me, a lady. I forgot. She gave me a name. Anyway, I said hi. She said, hey, hello. And then we started, throwing words like that. And she turned around and came and sat with me and said, hey, so how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. I said, what the heck? Anyway, we had a nice long talk about the whole area and everything. But the food, they got cornbread. They got collard greens. They got the sweet potatoes. Pulled pork. They got all this stuff in there. You got to go there. It's a big buffet. It's a big restaurant. You're not gonna miss it. It's right off the Highway 40. I don't know how far it is, but I'm gonna when I get the name, I'm gonna post it on episode 6, and I'm gonna let you know the name. And then, and I was heading at that time, and okay, that was it. So now going back to 2024. Now this is gonna get you now. In 2024, I was heading from New Jersey again, but this time I was going to Las Vegas. So Las Vegas, you take, I think 80, and then 80, you go down, I think towards, I forgot, to the 70 or something. I forgot what it was. All I know that I said, you know what, I'm going down because I want to go to Utah. I want to go see this Monument Valley thing. I want to see this king. I got to see it. So I don't know if it was after or before. The thing is that in Wyoming, right before I head to Utah, going south, I came across this restaurant. It's right there on 80. You're not gonna miss it. It's on the right side. My friend, I had the best breakfast in the world. They gave you biscuits with that what do you call it? Jesus, keep forgetting. Biscuits smoother with that sauce that they put. I forgot what it was. Jesus. Anyway, my friend, you gotta try this. 2 biscuits, got that cream on top, got the scrambled eggs, you got the bacon, you got the coffee. Well done. Delicious. My God. Anyway, I promise I'm going to try my best next on episode 5. I'm going to get the names of these restaurants and I'm going to show them to you. And let me tell you, this is amazing, bro. This is amazing. Anyway, so then I kept on going. I was going south and I was going through some area that you could see the mountains down there. Then you get on the 70 and then you go down on the 90, I think it is, something, I forgot, it's a number, it's a route that takes you to Moab, Utah. It's a town. It's like a little town. It's like maybe like a mile, 2 miles long. And I went there, and I went walking around. It's unbelievable. And I also came across another restaurant there that in the inside of the restaurant, I think it's red and white. They had the best breakfast there because I went 5 miles down. I slept in a resting spot, and then at 6 or 7 I woke up. Then I drove back another 5 to go to the restaurant to have breakfast. I should have just kept on going somewhere else, but I just didn't knew too much. The breakfast was delicious. The coffee was perfect. Then I went back another 5 miles where I was, and I kept on going. I went to Monument Valley. And then there was a section somewhere I came across a town that I was coming down from a mountain. And this mountain was full of snow everywhere. And I was going down, going around, down. And you could see the city all the way down there. You could see it, it comes and goes. But it was snow. If you're not careful, you could slide all the way and fall down, go down. Anyway, so I kept on going down, and then I saw the city all light up with lights. And I said, what's that? It's the name of the city. I forgot. It starts with I think with an A. Anyway, so I went down there, and I kept on driving. And I think it was nighttime, so I was looking for a hotel, so I stayed in a hotel. The next day I woke up and I went to this restaurant, and it's called 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, not like the 7-Eleven that we have here. It's a regular, beautiful restaurant that goes back a long time. And I went inside, and they got stuff hanging all over the place, and they got old folks sitting in the back talking together, having a good time. And I sat down there, and I saw a lady. She came to me, hey, how you doing? Good morning. I said, hey, what's up? So I ordered my eggs, scrambled egg with the bacon, and I also ordered 2 biscuits with the same cream on top, the same sauce. My God. You won't believe. You talk about the ones in Wyoming, these were the bomb. I met the lady that makes the sauce. She's an old lady. She's in her 70s or 80s. And she's the owner, and she's the one that makes the biscuits and that sauce. And I said, wow, my friend, you got it. It's called 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. You got to go in there. I forgot the name of the city. It's a little town. It goes across. And then after that, if you keep going all the way down, you're going to go to the place where they got the dinosaurs, where they found a whole bunch of dinosaurs, you know, like caved in into the wall, whatever. And then from there, you keep going south. And I just kept on going south until I reached Las Vegas. So what I'm trying to say is that these are restaurants that you're not going to find nowhere else. I'm going to tell you right now. And there's another restaurant. I think I saw another restaurant that right before I hit Vegas, which is the Route 15 going south, I went to a little restaurant. It was Mexican restaurant, and it was crowded with people, but they gave me a seat. And man, you gotta try this beef stew that was so delicious. Listen, I'm gonna try my best to find the names of these restaurants, and I'm gonna quote them in episode 5, episode 6, whatever. I'm gonna try my best. But let me tell you something. This is episode 5, sorry, episode 6. And let me tell you guys, you got to look around. When you travel, please just have an open mind. You know, like I said before, you know, not every restaurant is created equal. Not every restaurant is perfect, 100% perfect. You're going to have problems. You're going to have little issues. You're going to have little stupid little things going around. You're going to have drama somewhere. You're going to have people acting stupid, all that kind of crap. But don't pay attention to that. Just keep doing what you gotta do. Okay, just put your faith in God and let God guide you over there. But what I'm trying to say is that these restaurants, you don't find them everywhere. You find them in certain pockets around the United States that they cook amazing. So anyway, this is what I want to share with you guys. Next episode, I'm gonna try and remember the names of those restaurants from Utah and Wyoming and going down to Vegas. So guys, God bless. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget, today is church. Don't forget to go to church. Go. And don't let nothing stop you.